Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We're back again live to answer your immigration related question. If you guys have any question related to your case or a general inquiry, you can start typing your questions in the chat on the side below. So I'll be able to answer in the order I'll receive them to the best of my knowledge and ability. Once again, my name is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We are based out of Alberta, Canada, and we're helping clients across the globe since 2013 in the business of immigration. So if you guys have any question about your case or any general question related to Canadian immigration, you can start typing it now and we'll be able to answer the way we'll get it. So in the meantime, we can start some of the updates as of now in terms of Canadian immigration. As I uploaded some of the videos yesterday about the random COVID testing that has been started again at Canadian airports. If you are an international travelers traveling to Canada, so you might get picked up for random COVID testing at the airport, and from there they will do your testing. If it will be positive, you'll be going to 2 weeks quarantine again. It won't be for everybody, but it'll be random as I mentioned before, right? So anybody can get selected. So then you will be sending to quarantine, but it's not like you have to go to the government hotels, the one they have provided last time. That condition has been uplifted. There is no need for staying over there. You can stay at your own uh, place, but you have to follow the rules provided by the government. On first and 10th day you have to self test yourself and give those answers or the records to the government whether you're still positive or negative. So all those things will come into play. So but there will be you will be told by the government official or CBSA officers at the airport whether you have to quarantine or you need to go through the testing. So then they will let you know. So that was one of the update coming from IRCC. If we go to the another update that was coming from Ontario Thunder Bay. So healthcare workers are in great demand over there. They are in big shortage of healthcare worker. If you are here in Canada or you're from outside, I would suggest you to look into Thunder Bay, Ontario. Their website, the job openings there. So if you are in healthcare field, and definitely you'll be looking to get some of the things done for you, and you can find a job easily over there if you are an experienced healthcare professional. Which one not make currently how much time it taking to get work visa depends upon your country, sir. You can go on canada.ca and check wherever you have applied for your visa. So that all depends upon your country of origin, which is your passport, and where you have applied your visa for. But on canada.ca, they are updating those time frames every week, if not every other day. So that will be a good resource for you. Arun Kumar, I have applied for Canada visa in LMIA exemption category on June 10th. Uh, Whether it will come under express entry category? No, it won't be under express entry category. Express entry category is totally different than whatever you are explaining over here. If an LMA exemption category, so I don't know which way you have applied for it, like whether you get the employer compliance and everything was done on record. And if you have all those things, then you have to follow again, right? Whichever country you have applied your case from, and you can check the processing time over there. Yeah. But normally, if you are an LMA exempt, if you're looking for North America, it's not, or even the Europe, there is no waiting time. You can simply come to the airport and get your visa done over there. But if you are in South Asian countries, which where you require a visa to enter Canada, so then it'll be a different story. Then you'll be following the different procedure and the regular time frame for the work permit. But the good thing is you have done your biometrics, so your file is complete. If I'm not wrong, because I didn't apply your case, so I can't say much on this. But if your biometrics has been done, looks like you have completed your file on time, and so now you simply look online, and they will let you know how much time is taking from your country where you have applied your visa for. Sai Santosh, any information about work permit extension for those for whose work permit is getting expired before? It's taking 140 days. I've checked it last week. I didn't check anything for this week, but last week it was around 140 days for that. John Bray, if you asked to go for your medical by RCC, is that a green light for approval? No. Anything can happen even after medicals are done. Vishwanath, thank you. Thank you, sir. Mancha Bhardwaj, also I've applied for PR for SANP in November 2020 through paper mode. In May, asked for landing fee. Yeah, in paper mode, it'll take right more than I think 28 to 36 months, somewhere between that. So you're still in the time frame. So yeah, just keep on waiting for their answers. And if they're asking for something else, yeah, just comply with the request and send them whatever documents they needed. Yeah, but it's a lengthy process. Yeah. Anupreet, any proof of funds required for single applicant applying LMIA based work permit? No. Uh, yeah, there is no required for any funds because you are getting paid once you're coming here. So, how do we apply for a work permit extension? Who's work permit? You have to go online or hire any consultant. Uh, would like to pay. Yeah, you can send me an email and I can send you a retainer agreement where we'll be having all the fees and other terms and condition written. If you agree with that, then we can simply send your application. Yeah, that's not a big deal. After this call or on the top of this chat, I have given the email ID. So just send me your email ID and I can send you all the required documentation, what documents required from you, and what it will be our fees and all other criteria. Mansha Bharat, I applied for work permit 2 in February 2020. They have rejected my file in March 2022. So affect my PR file. As long as there was no misrepresentation and all the data you have submitted in your PR file and all the data you submitted in work permit file, they matches, there shouldn't be any problem. But as again, right, I have no idea about both of your file. Yeah, if there is a misrepresentation, then that definitely be a big problem. But if it's this everything is same, dates are same, and you haven't hidden anything under your both files, then there shouldn't be any problem for you. uh, Arun Kumar, thank you, sir. Thank you. I am from India. My currency, I passed medical exam on July 6th. Yeah, it's recent. Hope for the best. Yes, if yeah, again, right? So I have seen some cases where even after medical exam has been done, they pass it, and even then there are rejections on some other basis. But again, right? So if everything is good in your file, I don't think so. There should be any problem. You should simply have to wait for a few more months, and then you'll get request for your passport. Yeah. Hi, John. Seema Rajesh, hi sir, hope you're doing good. Yes, just want to know how my approximate timeline for temporary resident. We are inside. It has been 11th month already. Hopefully, previously when I checked, there was around like 26 months was online. So hopefully in that month you will receive your permanent residence on that. I'll be traveling to Serbia soon to apply for work permit. Yeah, I have already got the positive LMIA. Yes, that's not a problem. What is the processing time as of now? So I don't know about Serbia, right? How much time? You can check it on Canada.ca. and that will let you know the current time after you will be submitting your complete file. Complete file is considered after your biometric has been done, and after that your file is considered complete, so you can track your file from that day, and it'll give you an idea how much time it's taking after that. Anupreet, I have accepted an ITA from Quebec. Should I disclose in the closed work permit application from India? Yes, you should disclose everything, because if you are not going to Quebec on your PR file, on your application, and you have already accepted ITA, that has been considered as that you're not representing fully. So, in my suggestion, you definitely should give that information to IRCC so they can better access your case. Yeah. Thanks, John. Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you can start typing. Otherwise, I'll go some more updates. As you guys all know, you might have seen my video in YouTube, right? The backlog of application had currently gone to 2.7 million right now. So the better thing is it's summer right now, and we always know that summer is a more influx of visitors to Canada. So that's the another reason the backlog has grown up. There are 300,000 more applications that have been added into the queue in last month or so. So you guys can accept when you're submitting your application. So make sure you are patient, make sure show some patience toward the visa officer. They are not going to do work so quickly. It will going to take more and more time as the backlog is growing every month or every week. We're checking the number of applications in the pile, so they are growing substantially. So making sure when you are submitting your application, you should know that there will it will take longer than the normal processing time whatever has been written on the website is not the right time frame because of number of file are going up. So these things you should always consider into consideration when you're submitting your application. um, I'm going to close work permit in Quebec, even though, right, you have to have disclose everything whenever your file has changed anything, whether you're getting a work permit or whether you're changing your address, passport has been changed, there is some changes in family life, you got married, you got a child. So every time you have to uh, submit an application to update your profile with the government. So that has been considered as good. So just go on web form and submit your application. What are the changes have been done? If you have received an ITA or you're accepted it, update the government with that. So it'll be easy for them to make a decision. Julio Gonzalez, greeting from El Salvador. Greetings, sir. I'm information system engineer with 13-year of professional. I have visitor visa. Is it possible to get any job in IT and get the work permit at port of entry? El Salvador, you will be, if you are coming to Canada at the port of entry, there should be an employer compliance number. Um, you can find a job in IT and let us know. We can create an employer portal for you and your employer. Once you have that number, then there won't be any problem at the port of entry. You can simply give that number and other required documentation, and it'll be easy for you. I think it roughly take like half an hour to process everything at the port of entry, and you will be on your way and get your work permit. Even if you have any spouse or anybody coming to you, they can also get an open work permit on your behalf. But again, you need an employer who's ready to support your application. At this moment, we do not have any employer who's ready for an IT professional to hire. But if you can get any, or if you have anybody in mind, we can do your employer compliance, and it'll be really easy. It's like simple process, very quick process. And once we have all the information from your employer, so it'll be the quickest one, and you are on your way to Canada at the port of entry, get your work permit, and any dependent coming with you get an open work permit. That's an easy process. Yes. Anupri, when I send my documents in May after receiving IRA, I send duties letter from for work permit experience till May while applying for in August 2022 from India in same. Can I submit same letter or should I be dated? Uh, you mostly they are asking for current, but if you have just got your experience letter from May 2022, so there shouldn't be any issue. So you can even use the old one. That's not a problem. Sam Davidson, how much is the processing time for Alberta LMA approval post submission? LMIA is roughly taking 1.5 month from anywhere. It's not about Alberta. Service Canada is a federal agency, and even if you submit your application in Alberta, and it can go to any. We have seen submitting application here in Alberta, and application is going to BC, Ontario, even in Quebec or New Brunswick officers. So it doesn't matter where it's going. So the time frame is month and a half. If your application is complete, have all the documents submitted at same time, and they don't ask anything else, and if your employer is ready to accept their call on time and do the interview quickly, so it shouldn't be more than month and a half. Yeah. So if you guys have any other question, you can type it, and we'll be able to answer. So other update, I was giving some more updates about Thunder Bay. So they are also looking for a lot of healthcare workers at this moment. There are a lot of job openings over there. So, and if we look at the express entry draws, you guys have all seen that all category express entry draws are back. But the government of Canada has a plan to hold the targeted express entry draws in early 2023, as there was a submission from the Minister of Immigration that they're getting more powers in selecting the candidates who are going to be in a particular category. Let's say Canada needs more IT workers, so they'll be doing IT draws. So the new update that's coming from IRCC is that the minister will be doing those draws in early 2023. So this year, you guys are all clear. Anybody who has applied uh, for any of the uh, express entry profile and you are in line with the points or the lowest threshold, you will getting a chance to get selected if you are under that threshold points. But if you are not in that one, and from next year there will be more case specific draws will be coming. So as I mentioned before, if Canada needs more IT professional, the government or the minister has the power to select only the IT professional from the pool of IT candidates in Express Entry. So this will be a big change, and again the NOC system is going to be changing from, I believe, in October 2022 this year to a tier system. There'll be a little bit changes over there, so it won't be affecting much. But again, now because you're looking for NOC 0, A, B, and C, D, and it'll be changing to tier 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be like hour specific job hours, how much experience, how many hour of experience you should have. There'll be that kind of changes coming through that tier system. So get ready for that if you are planning to apply for your cases under Express Entry. So you should better be aligned with all those things. But as soon as it'll come live, we'll be updating you on our YouTube channel. So make sure like you guys following up with channel and checking the latest videos over there. Sometime it'll get delayed because of some other work here and there, but I try to get more and more updates from government to put it on the YouTube channel so you guys can get the information in time. As well as if we look at the PNP draws, Ontario, BC, Alberta hasn't done any draw so far in this one, but Ontario, BC, if you look PEI, and Nova Scotia, they're all holding their draws on time. So make sure you guys are submitting your application complete. If you get an invitation out there, you should accept those, because the government doesn't, they will never come back to your profile if you say no one time and you wanted to go to that same province later on. So it will be a big trouble for you. So you're getting your you're getting an ITA, make sure you accept it on time. So that'll be a good one. So do you need LMI for any job offer in IT? No, you don't need any LMIA, but you need to have employer compliance. If you have a proper job offer from your from your employer, so that will be enough. Yeah. When we can accept PPR for close work outside Canada after biometric? It taking long time. Depends on your country. If you're in India, it's taking 45 to 50 weeks. So I don't know other country. You can go on Canada.ca and check it over there. So that will be your best friend to let you know how much time it will be taking. So I'll be back next week, hopefully, with another live update. So I'll want to thank all of you who join us today, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.